Hello everyone! Today we're going to be looking for some mischief at the casino because casinos don't already have enough. Now unfortunately the first thing we have to do is play the waiting game, waiting for that terrible monster named Pam to drive us to the desert. I'm just kidding, I didn't actually wait for her. Notice the time? 8:40 AM. I can summon the Pam anytime I want to drive me. It's kind of curious that the desert store doesn't open until 9 AM when you can't even get here before 9 AM under regular circumstances. Now the first thing we're going to attempt to do is sneak past this guy. He doesn't say anything, he's just a bouncer. Gives me no information, no indication of what could possibly be back there. Of course, Sandy's going to be no help at all. That shady looking guy in the back, I'm not supposed to talk about it. You kinda just did. No one ever said she was super bright. Now using my amazing escape the map glitch, I'm going to do just that to work my way around and try and get in behind the bouncer. This shouldn't take long at all. Basically, if you don't know how to do this, grab a tool, start swinging, you will inch forward incrementally. Do that until you're way out of the range of the door and then you can run around outside the map. Works great for all sorts of mischief. The faster the weapon speed, the faster this works. That's why the Galaxy Sword is the best. Alright, I don't think he's noticed me because I'm outside of reality. Does this work? Normally you can't go in the back door and he kicks you out. Now I'm angry, he says, and tries to blow me up. What kind of bouncer does that in real life? Bet you if that's what they really did. You try and sneak in, they kick you out, then try and murder you in cold blood. No one even cares. Sandy didn't even care. There's a bomb in your shop, no big deal. Let's try it again. There is one important thing to take from all this, and that's that the creator of the game obviously anticipated people trying to do something along these lines. Maybe he was even aware of this escape the map glitch. I don't know, but the bouncer certainly has a reaction to it, so they definitely were aware that this could be a thing. Alright, round 2. He'll never catch me. And he's angry again, and the bomb. Okay, well, so much for that. Luckily, I think I know a way to get past him. Oh, still doesn't work. Okay, never mind. Anyways, moving aside to the mumps file, we are now in the casino without getting blown up and murdered by the bouncer. Now the trick I want to explore today involves the slot machines. First thing I need to do is buy key coins. Also note that I do have maximum luck today. I'm going to base this on the assumption that everyone's going to wait for a day of maximum luck. So buy 100 key coins for 1,000 gold. I'm just going to buy a few hundred of these. And by that I mean 2,800 as indicated in the upper left. Now, my rudimentary understanding of this is there's a set pattern this goes in. If you bet for long enough, you'll get a win, then you'll get a loss, then you'll get a win again. So you know after your first win, you get another one only 2 away. That's what I'm going to be exploring. I won't lie to you, this one actually got me really excited. Oh well, that's gambling. Alright, that was it, the first win right there. 3 parsnips worth 5 times my bet. Not huge, but hopefully that's the start of a pattern. So I'm going to start making notes right now and hopefully decipher this. Now, according to my current information, it should be only 2 more bets away, so this one should be a loss. And this next one should potentially be a win, depending on how this works exactly. If not, we're going to get to the bottom of it. And there it is. 3 parsnips times 5, so I simply up my bet at that point, and I win 500. At this point, I'm going to drop my bet back down to 10 because it should be quite a few losses in a row. Obviously, I'm going to make careful documentation along the way. That is considered a win, but that probably is just due to chance. I think the cherries are just going to show up from time to time by chance. All right. Now, again, according to my information, this next spin should be the win. Should we try 100? Let's just go for it. Not like I need the money anyway. 1 milk, 2 milk, no milk. Okay, wrong. I already thought that one was going for it though. Okay, let's put it back down to 10. Keep track of the pattern. I do this for long enough. A pattern should develop and I should be able to follow it. Okay, there's a win. We got 3 milks, which is actually worth 300 on my 10 bet, so that's a 30 times win. That's not bad. Now to see if this works, we're going to bet small because the next one should be a loss, and then the one after that should be a win again. Are we right? Let's find out right now. Parsnip, parsnip, parsnip. Interesting. Okay, so it does work. Once you get a win, the next one will be a loss. The one after that will be another win. Not as big as the milk, but still parsnips. So let's start this whole process again, see if we have the same number of losses before we get the wins again. If that's the case, we have the pattern. I will show it to you guys. I will also throw it in the description. If my pattern theory is correct, this next one should be a win. Let's give it a whirl, see how it's going to go. Parsnip, milk, wrong. Okay, so there may be a slight gap, or I may have just miscounted, as I often do, because I'm not really paying that close attention. Here we have it, another win. The parsnips again, the minimum bet. I am starting to see something of a pattern, but I need to keep going with this to really kind of confirm what it is. Anyways, even doing the strategy I'm doing, I'm still making money. I started with 2,800, I'm up to 3,300. This one should be lost, and I'll bet 100 and make even more again. So that's the loss, and the big one. This should be it. Cherry, maybe not. All right, another win. Now, this still does actually fit my theory that I'm kind of developing. This still fits, despite the fact that the last one didn't really work, but I'm seeing a pattern. So this next one should be a loss then. Hopefully. Hopefully. Yeah, that's a loss. Now this next one should be a win. I still stand by that statement. And it works. Awesome. Okay, now I should be able to replicate that once or twice more just to confirm it. Because so far this is feasible under just the odds of it happening. It's still astronomical odds that worked. But if I can do it one more time, that confirms it. 2 is a coincidence, 3 is a pattern. And again, this next one should be a win. Should be. Not entirely, but should be. We got a milk, we got a milk, we got a milk. And there's a big win. 3,000. Started at 2,800 up to 6,400. And then this next one should be a loss. There might be a cherry involved. There sometimes is. Disregard the cherries as wins. They don't really count in this theory. And a big one. Hopefully a big win. Parsnip. Parsnip, parsnip. Another 500 up to 6,800. Here's another win. Not sure what to make of this pattern. The next one probably going to be a loss. It should be a loss. And the one after that still might be a win. So we're going to go for it. I'm feeling lucky. And definitely not a win. Okay, I want to try this on a new day. It's still going to be max luck, so the same amount of luck, but we're going to head back to the farm, call it a day, try it again tomorrow to see if the same kind of pattern reemerges. Still not quite making sense, but overall I do have a detectable pattern. I am winning more than I'm losing. Raining today, so we're off to a good start. That's obviously good luck. Now straight to the casino, not going to bother with all the extra stuff. The casino is where? There. Alright, to start out, because I'm basically emulating what any of you guys would do, I'm simply going to spin it until I get a win. I'm only going to bet 10 because I don't know when that win's coming and I'm going to get a lot of losses in the meantime. As I said before, disregard the cherries. They'll win you some money along the way, but they're not considered a win. And there we have our first win, the ever popular parsnips. Next one should be lost, the one after that should be a win again. Am I right? We'll find out. Bet 100 because I'm going all in. Parsnip, parsnip, parsnip. There we go. This next one may be a winner. It has the highest odds that I can tell, so I'm going to go ahead and bet 100 because I don't really care about the money anyway. That's not looking good. It's kind of maybe a win. I don't know if that counts, so we're going to go with a 10, then another 100 because that would be the win-loss win we're looking for. And the parsnips are there, so I guess that does still count. Win, loss, win. So what I'm seeing overall here is you'll get 18 losses in a row, and then you'll get a win, a loss, and a win. Now this seems to vary a little bit from what other people have said about this trick. I did look it up after my last loss. So that was 18 losses, then a win, a loss, and a win. Then it'll be 18 losses again, win, loss, win. It seems to be a multiples of 3, potentially 6s. I would need to look at this a little bit further and longer, but basically it's pretty reliable that once you get a win, after about 18 losses, you're going to get a loss and then another win. So bet big at that point. Like I said, even just experimenting with this theory, I'm making tons of key coins pretty effortlessly, and I'm doing all sorts of crazy things to try and see if it works. So you guys could replicate this for yourselves and make lots of key coins. And aside from that, what are key coins actually good for? Not this. This is just your information, kind of interesting. Nothing really super great. I think this gentleman over here is who you redeem the key coins for. So obviously the most expensive thing that I can see is the rare crow for 10,000. I could make that pretty easily. That wouldn't be very hard at all. Sit here for an hour and I'd have enough key coins for all of these. And especially if it gave me just one bigger win, then I would probably be able to afford all of these in one spin. We get a nice top hat, that might be fun. So to summarize, the best way I found to do this trick is simply spin betting 10 until you get a win. A single cherry does not count as a win, but 2 cherries and above does. Once you get that win, bet one more time at 10, then bet 100 after that because that's going to be the win that makes you the money. I've just been doing this trick, not paying attention, all the way up to 8,540 key coins now because I did just that. So it's really quite easy. There is a pattern. I can't really get a handle on it right now. I don't have the time to find it. Everything seems to work in multiples of 3 in this, but whatever the case, simply bet 10s until that win. And then as soon as you get that really big win, that was actually a good one, 2,000 key coins just like that. I'm going to bet 10 right now. This will be a loss, and the next one should be a win. This doesn't seem to work 100% of the time, but it obviously works enough that I'm still making tons of money. There it is again, another 500. So it's that easy. This is obviously a really simple trick for those of you struggling to get key coins. Simply use this, go to the slot machines. Not sure if the slot machines are different from each other, haven't really checked that. This should still work on any slot machine. It all seems to be in multiples of 3. Give it a try for yourself. It's going to save you having to buy them all to buy everything from this guy. Also, in saying that, you're going to need a bit of key coins initially because you're going to have to make a bunch of bets that are obvious losers, something about 18 of them. So you're looking at about 18,000 gold. It's probably going to cost you 20, maybe even 30,000 gold to get started on this. But once you do, you make a bunch of easy key coins like I did, and then it's easy after that. No more buying them. Alright, I'll try and add some useful information in the description below. Anyways, like I said, it's very simple. Simply bet 10s until you win. get one more loss, and bet big for that one big win. Then repeat. So keep it up with the good video ideas. Lots of these are coming from you guys, so thank you for that. Always appreciate it. Appreciate all the other support you guys give me. Other than that, hope you liked it. Thanks for watching.